Hello, welcome to Yoga with Rachel, and also welcome to your restorative yoga practice at a wall. So today's postures are going to be really great for releasing stored tension in the physical, mental, and emotional bodies, while also promoting lymphatic drainage. So some may find this class to be really energizing or, bring energy back to the mind and body, whereas others may find it really relaxing, soothing, grounding, and a really great way to unwind before bed. So when you join this practice is really up to you. I personally like to do the sequence an hour or two before I go to bed as a way to wind down, de-stress, relax after a long and busy day, whereas others may prefer to join this practice midday or even before work. So it's totally up to you. In relation to items, please bring 2 blankets or 2 pillows to your space. You can join this practice from the comfort of your bed using your headboard as your wall. And without further ado, let's get ready to relax and restore. Let's set up our space. I invite you to unroll your yoga mat and then place it perpendicular to your wall. Place your pillows or blankets on the outside of one of the long edges of your mat. So before we make our way down to the ground, I invite you to stand on your mat relatively close to the wall that you're using for today's practice. Your front body faces towards your wall. Now walk your feet underneath your hips with your toes pointing towards your wall. Place your palms flat against your wall with your arms extended overhead. Take a breath in here, and then as you breathe out, slowly begin to slide your palms down your wall as you walk your feet back and away from your wall. Pause when your wrist points are roughly in line with your shoulders. Maintain a soft bend in your knees as you actively reach your tailbone back. Explore a gentle tuck of your chin as you look down at the ground. As you breathe in, feel the expansion taking place throughout all 4 sides of your torso. And then breathe out. Breathe in, feeling that beautiful expansion. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out with a sigh. To come out of the posture, find a soft bend in your elbows and then walk your feet forward slightly. Place your hands on your hips and then grow tall through your spine, standing upright. Take a breath in here. Breathe out. Wonderful. Make your way to a seat on your mat or on your bed. For legs up the wall, I invite you to fold a blanket a couple of times, placing the blanket against the wall. This blanket will be used to support your low and mid back once you are in the posture. If you don't have a blanket available, you can use a pillow instead. If you have another blanket, feel free to fold this blanket 3 times. This blanket will be used to support your head and neck in the pose. Place this blanket across from the blanket at the wall, leaving a small gap in the middle. Please sit on the blanket or pillow closest to the wall with your left hip resting against your wall. Place your hands and the soles of your feet on the ground. Using your hands, arms, and core muscles, begin to lean back, lifting your feet away from the ground, while turning your body to face towards the wall. Lower onto your forearms as you rest the soles of your feet on the wall. Now, gently release your back body onto the surface beneath you. Rest your head and part of your neck on your blanket as you explore a gentle tuck of your chin. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose or your mouth. With your feet hip distance apart, begin to slide your feet up your wall. Maintain a soft bend in your knees. Allow the backs of your heels to gently rest against your wall as your feet grow heavy and relax. If you are experiencing a deep stretch or strong sensations through your hamstrings and glute muscles, I invite you to slide your feet down the wall for a moment, coming to the halfway point. Gently press your feet against the wall and using your elbows, scoot your body further away from your wall to create more space. And then you can slide your feet up the wall once again. I invite you to place your hands on your rib cage, or you can send your arms from left to right. Bend at your elbows as you explore cactus arms. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. If you haven't done so already, I invite you to close your eyes. It is likely that you will feel some sensations in your legs and your feet. This is blood and energy flowing in the opposite direction. Feel free to slide your feet down the wall to the halfway point for a little break. It can take some time to get used to these sensations. We are going to explore a breath technique together called equal breathing. I will guide you through this technique, and then I will invite you to explore this technique on your own. For equal breathing, we will breathe in through the nose for 4 counts, and then breathe out through the nose for 4 counts. We do our very best to create smooth and even inhalations and exhalations. So I invite you to breathe in as you normally would, and then breathe out. All right, let's begin. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. I now invite you to take it away, or you can allow your breath to find its own natural rhythm. Let's breathe in together and then breathe out. Very slowly, slide your right foot down the wall, hugging your right knee closer towards your chest. Flex through your right foot so your foot is active, as your left hand guides your right ankle towards the top of your left thigh. Your right knee opens up towards the right side, and eventually your right ankle connects with your left thigh. Begin to slide your left foot down the wall, bending at your left knee, until you begin to feel a gentle stretch in your outer right hip and glute muscle. Find a place of ease and comfort in this reclined pigeon pose or figure 4 pose at the wall. There is an option to place your hands on your rib cage or at your sides with your palms facing up. Breathe in, breathe out. I invite you to breathe into the areas where you feel the stretch taking place. This posture is really great for releasing stored tension in the hips, glutes, and the low back. Sometimes when we are feeling stressed out or anxious, we unconsciously clench these areas of the body. So breath work and postures like this one can be very useful for releasing and letting go of stored tension. All right. Slowly slide your left foot up the wall. Use your hands to help guide your right leg out of the posture. And then when you are ready, slide your right foot back up the wall. Begin to slide your left foot down the wall and then hug your left knee in towards your chest. Flex through your left foot, spreading through your toes. Use your right hand to help guide your left ankle towards the top of your right thigh. Your left knee opens to the side as your left ankle connects with your right thigh. Begin to slide your right foot down the wall until you feel a gentle stretch. So we are not going into our full range of motion, as this will allow us to rest and restore here without effort or strain. Take a breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose or your mouth. Release your hands to your rib cage or at your sides. Breathe into your left side body, especially your left outer hip. Let's take a breath in together. Breathe out. Wonderful. Slide your right foot up the wall. Use your hands to help guide your left leg out of the stretch. And then gently place your left foot against the wall. When you are ready, slide your left foot up the wall once again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Begin to slide both feet down your wall, bending at your knees. The soles of your feet rest against your wall. Now, walk your feet together. The soles of your feet connect, and then open your knees wide. Butterfly legs at the wall. So the outer edges of your feet rest against your wall as your knees open up just like a book. It may feel more comfortable to draw your heels closer towards your body. Place your hands on your belly for the moment. I invite you to explore belly breathing as we play around with sending the breath to the hips. As you breathe in, direct your breath down to your hands, and then breathe out. Breathe in, sending your breath down to your belly and towards your lower abdomen. Breathe out. Once more, breathe in, filling your belly with fresh, nourishing oxygen. breathe out. Release your arms to your sides as you continue to restore here. Breathe in, breathe out. Place your fingertips on the outsides of your legs to help you draw your legs together. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And then send your arms from left to right with your palms facing down. Take a breath in here. And then on your breath out, melt your knees over towards the left side for a supine twist. Feel free to play around with the positioning of your legs. It might feel nice to hug your knees closer towards your body. There is an option to place your left hand on your outer right thigh. Breathe in, breathe out. I invite you to breathe deeply here as we release and let go of stored tension throughout the entire spinal chain. I invite you to breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. Release your left hand to the earth. Press into your foundation. Connect to your center as you lift your legs away from the ground. Move through center and then melt your knees over to the right. Feel free to make any adjustments to the position of your hips and your legs. You can place your right hand on the outside of your left thigh if that feels good. Breathe in, breathe out. I invite you to bring awareness to your breath. Follow your breath as it flows into your body and out. Where do you feel your breath moving you? Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Release your right arm to the earth and very carefully roll onto your right side, using your hands to help you press up to a seat on your mat. Take your time as we have been on our backs for a while now. When you are ready, I invite you to find a comfortable seat of your choosing on your mat. Interlace your fingers and then push your palms forward as you round through your spine. Breathe in, breathe out. On your next breath in, send your hands to the sky, finding length throughout your torso. And then breathe out. Take a side body stretch to the right. Stay grounded in your left hip. Move back through center and then explore a side body stretch as you reach your hands to the left. Move back through center. Breathe in here. And then on your breath out, release the bind with your hands and then wiggle your fingers back down to your sides. Roll your shoulders forward, up and back a few times. Now, draw some slow and small circles with your nose. And when you feel ready, explore stillness. Place your palms on your thighs, palms facing down for grounding. Take a slow, cool breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose or your mouth. Take a moment to notice how you feel. What words would you use to describe how you feel in this very moment? Breathe in, breathe out. Thank you so much for joining me for this restorative yoga practice at the wall. If you enjoyed today's class, show some love to this video by liking it, leaving a comment down below, and/or sharing this class with others. Sending lots of love and light to you, an invitation to close our practice by saying Namaste.